Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. In this video, I'm going to be setting up the week of July 25th through the 31st in the horizontal planner that I use for hand lettering, practicing my hand lettering. I'll show you a completed hand lettered spread at the end of the video. So the theme I'm going to go with is brought to us by a couple of different groups. Plannable July 2022, that hashtag is Christmas in July. And let's see, Plan Today with Mo is also Christmas in July. So kind of the way I see it, there are two different ways to go that are pretty different for a Christmas in July spread. You can be literal and do like red and green and snow and snowflakes and snowmen and Christmas, or you can do what I like to do. So years ago, my parents and I and my husband and I went on a couple cruises to the Caribbean over Thanksgiving. They live in Florida and we live in Seattle, so you really couldn't get too much further away and still all be within the contiguous United States. So for the holidays, since we wanted to be home for Christmas and they wanted to see us for the holidays, we went on a Caribbean cruise with them out of Fort Lauderdale over Thanksgiving. We actually did that 3 years in a row, and it is so weird to see Christmas decorations on palm trees. But it always made me think, hey, you know, if I were Santa Claus and I lived in the North Pole and I wanted to go on vacation, I would go someplace warm. So for me, when I think Christmas in July, I always think of Santa being on vacation on a beach in the Caribbean. So that's what I go with. And I do a spread like this every year. I've never done one in my horizontal. This is a sticker. So I printed last year, I printed a few different stickers on full sheet sticker paper. I just found some images I liked on the web, free images, and used Canva to print them on sticker paper, and then I just kind of cut them out myself by hand. So this is on full sheet white sticker paper. This is Santa on a pool floaty, sipping a Mai Tai, with a little umbrella drink with his hat on. So this is what we're doing, and I've pulled a bunch of stickers to go with it. I have these palm trees. These are 3D stickers. There are little pieces of foam on the back. So we're going to turn them. I don't want them to be thick in my planner. So I'm going to take the foam sections out. It's the same image printed on all the different layers. So you can just use the bottom layer. So we're going to put a palm tree on there. And then I've pulled a couple of sticker books that have like pastel Christmas stickers. So like the pink Santa. I'm just going to look for like pastel stickers that can work. So Santa is coming to town. That could definitely, obviously that's Christmas, but it could also be he's coming to the Caribbean, you know, he's coming to town. So stuff like that. So, and then I also have pulled, so this is one of the Craft Smart books from Michaels. I believe I also got this one. This is a recollection sticker book, but it's got the light strands. It's got, I'm not going to use the snowmen because they would melt in the Caribbean, but it's got some pastel ornaments. Because even though Santa's on vacation in the Caribbean, he probably still likes Christmassy stuff. I love this guy with the lights wrapped around him. I thought he would look kind of fun under maybe a palm tree as well. So we're just gonna, and then they're like very merry. Wouldn't you be merry if you spent all night, you know, 11 and a half months of the year in the winter and you got to do this for 2 weeks? I think you'd be pretty merry. So anyway, Santa Claus is coming to town. That could totally be, you know, for the Caribbean. They know he's coming on vacation. So anyway, enough. I've also pulled the old original Joanne's book, but you could also have the for these, and these are in other sticker books as well, but I just grabbed this one. And then I just pulled this Colorful Boxes book. This is a couple copies all stuck together. I will link in the cards up above how to do that. It's super simple. So let's get started. So I'm going to start like I normally start in my horizontal. I'm going to white out notes. But I don't think I'm going to white out this week because I really want to put the tree and Santa down here, and I don't think it's going to cover it. So this week could be, you know, vacation. So I'm going to leave it and just see how it looks, and we can always white it out if that makes sense. So, but I want to put the palm tree down here because I'm going to use kind of a big, I think I want to use kind of this bigger one and put him kind of with it. Yeah, and so if this week shows, it's going to be like, well, that's just Santa saying, hey, I'm on vacation this week, dude. So see this little piece of foam on the back? That's what makes it 3D, and you can see there's another sandwiched in between there. We're going to just peel that off. And then that is the sticky part. So if I peel that off, then I need to use some tape runner on there. Let's grab some wax paper to make it sticky. So I'm going to speed it up while I work on this real quick. I'm just going to peel, so the bottom part is sticky. I'm going to use my palette knife to peel that foam off. You could leave it 3D. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything, especially if you like chunky planners. It's definitely not going to hurt anything. I don't need it to be 3D. So I'm going to peel that off and then use some tape runner. And then I could leave my middle layer, but I think I want to go ahead and pull that off too and just leave it. Oh, it's little separate pieces, so we could actually use those in other places too. It's, oh yeah, it's all, okay, these are different. These are all little separate pieces, so we can use those, or we can throw them away. It's fiddly. There, so now I've got one flat layer. So let's go ahead and grab the tape runner, put some tape runner on this. All the coconuts peeled off. We'll need to put some coconuts back on there. Okay, I got tape runner everywhere because that's so thin, but that's okay, we'll figure it out. Okay, so I'm gonna just plant this guy on the ground like he would really be. Yeah, it's kind of covering up this week. That's okay. Not exact, not totally. I could try to put some of those other little branch pieces on there. And then let's peel his backing off and put him on there, because of course he's gonna be hanging out with his umbrella drink under the tree. So this, like I said, I just printed it on full sheet sticker paper and then cut it out all the way through, and then I can just peel it right off and stick it on there. So if I stick him right up here, I can pretty much cover that up. There. All right, that works. Got a little extra tape runner that came around, so just rub that off. And then I see when I peeled up my layers that all the little coconuts came up. So I'm just gonna grab a couple of these and stick them back on there, because you gotta have coconuts. A lot of 3D stickers are just printed as one piece. This one is printed as multiple copies of the same picture over and over. This one's a little bit different. They're different little pieces, so I'm improvising a little bit, but it's gonna be just fine. So, but I can put this way. I can put the coconut, the little coconut, and finish covering up that this week. So there we go. There's another coconut somewhere, brown on my brown desk. I lost it. We'll just stick that one right in the middle there. So there we go. That works. They're a little haphazard, but typically you see them in a little group of 3. So it looks a little bit odd. I can move them. I'm not worried about that little line from this week, so let's put them in their little grouping like they would normally be. There we go. All right. So there is the beginning. That is the beginning of Christmas in July. So So I do want to cover up this whiteout. So let's go ahead and do our first box. Maybe we'll do Santa Claus is coming to town right there to go with him being there and enjoying his vacation in the Caribbean. So where did I see that? I think that was in this book because it was pink like he is. So very merry. That, oh, you know what? Let's do very merry down here with him because he's already come to town. He's obviously already enjoying himself. And I want to put an ornament up here, I think, in that same color scheme. Or maybe I'll bring in some green, some blue or some green instead of all pink. Is there one that's got green and pink? Let's grab one that's got some blue then. Oh my goodness, this is not a typical spread. Let's try to find a box first then so like one of these. I want something, here we go, kind of not quite square. A little bit smaller than square. How about a green one? There's a blue, like the water. So this box is, what I write in this box is who the author, who said the quote, who to attribute the quote to. Maybe yellow. And I know that seems like an odd choice, but there are yellow lines on the page, so I definitely want to work yellow into the spread. So I'm just going to offset it a little bit. And now we can go ahead and stick an ornament right over top. Let's grab green because of the green tree. See, there's yellow down here. There's yellow in his drink. The lines on the page are yellow. So there we go. Okay. Whew. Got it. All right. I want to do a who to attribute an author box up here too. So let's see. Let's do the guy, the bear with the lights, the Christmas lights all tangled around him, this guy. I just think that's so stinking cute right there. He's a little bit big though. Let's put him here because I want to put another quote, another author box there. So let's put him here. He's gonna, I need to move him down just a little bit so he doesn't cover up Friday. There we go. That's better. And then let's put, should we put a coconut with him? Yeah, let's put a layer of this coconut with him. Like he could be having a drink out of the coconut. There we go. So I just peeled the top layer of that sticker off. You can see there's still a little, there's another layer and there's a little bit of foam there. That's how it was 3D. So there he is with his coconuts on vacation. Okay, then here, let's pull another box. Maybe pink or green. Pink's gone. That pink's gone. I could do this kind of hot pink. That'll work. And how about a flamingo or a pool floaty? How about one of these pool floaties? Like Stanza wouldn't go on vacation by himself, you know. He would have elves and so on with him. Let's do her. So if I do this box here, I can put her kind of overlapping it a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Super cute. Okay, awesome. My book is falling apart. I've had it forever though. I also want, so last thing on this sheet I want to do before I switch over to the other sheet is I want to grab some of these Christmas lights. We're going to put a strand of these on either page. So I think we're going to kind of come up here with it. Just to reinforce, you know, it's Christmas in July, but it can still have lights. This just so much reminds me of being in the Caribbean in late November, early December. Okay, let's go ahead and put the other line of these lights on. So I got that one in that corner. I think maybe this one needs to go kind of here by July. All right, got Christmas lights. So on Monday, I think that would be a good place to do Santa Claus is Coming to Town, like, because you leave on vacation, you know you're going to go on vacation at the beginning of the week, and that's when you start looking forward to it. So where did that go? There we go. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. We're definitely using that. Let's put, so I've got my two author boxes in the middle to there. So let's go top and bottom here. Yeah, I think this one. So I think I want this down here. And let's find a box to go with it. Maybe another yellow one up there. There was a green. We'll do green right above it, and then I have some of these little palm tree pieces that I can kind of stick up there. And I want a coconut on there. Gotta have a coconut on there. Maybe we'll do a big one. We'll do this big one, kind of right smack in the middle. Yeah, there we go. Got a little cribby in there. Then I want to do another, I kind of want to do another tree, but they're so big. I don't think I can. Well, this one's a little smaller, so it could go here. But then I've got tree and tree. So I think I might just leave it. Oh, you know what? There were trees in this sticker book where I got her. I remember seeing them. So yeah, we've got a flamingo. We've got, I think there were some smaller, here we go, little smaller palm trees. Let's use some of those too. Okay. So I said no box here. Let's do the flamingo. Let's do the flamingo maybe there, because he's sitting on a flamingo pool floaty. We could do another girl in a pool floaty too. Let's see if we can get the flamingo to fit there. It's big. It's big. I think it's going to need to come down here because it's so big. Let's see here. Let's see if we can figure this out. I think it's going to have to come over here. So if I put it here, I can slide it in between the discs. These legs up in this corner aren't going to bother me. It's just so big. Is there a smaller one somewhere? I don't want to go digging through books, so you know what? We're just going to go with it. We're just going to make it work. Big old flamingo. And what we can do is put this little bit of a tail on the other page, like he's coming across. Because why not? There. All right. So now I need here and here. So let's find one more box first of all. So I've got like a bright pink, I've got mint, I've got yellow. What about a blue? Like a Caribbean pale blue. Let's do that. Okay, done with that book. So this one is coming down here. I'm gonna try. When you find a mark on your page like this, first thing, before anything else, try to erase it. Because for me at least, 9 times out of 10, a normal eraser will take that right off. Okay, I'm putting this down here. I'm just going to lightly stick the corner because I don't know for sure that it's going to stay there yet. I got to figure out what else is going on. So maybe I'll just do some palm trees with that one. I've got, in my book that's falling apart, I've got all these little palm trees, and let's just do a couple of these with it. So I could put a pineapple up there too. I think just a little grove, like a grove of palm trees. They're too even. I have to make them more random height-wise. This is a lot of palm trees. They don't all have to be straight. I don't know if I like that. We'll come back to it. I'll think about it. We'll come back to it. Okay, I think lastly, I want to do, I think, one more pool floaty person. Oh, I like this orange popsicle. I don't really want a donut. I don't need another pineapple. Those are way too big. Let's do the orange popsicle. But what to put with it? Let's see if there's anything in here that can go with it. Like, would a penguin enjoy getting out of the cold and going to the Caribbean? I don't know. Certainly couldn't put the ice skating guy there. But maybe the penguin, he could maybe have fun there. Like, that almost to me looks like a sleep, like an old-timey sleep cap. And what do you want to do when you're on vacation but sleep in? And plus his little feet are kind of orange. That doesn't make any sense. I should put him down here. I should put him down here because his hat matches the blue of that box. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick up a couple of these palm trees and put them with the girl. And we're gonna put Penguin in his nap time sleepy hat. And we'll put the palm trees around the girl. That makes more sense. Because she's gonna be in her floaty. I'm running out of fingers. She's gonna be in her floaty under the palm trees. This was harder than I thought it was gonna be. How often have I been saying that lately? Feels like a lot. There. There we go. All right. There are a lot of colors in this spread. That's what happens when you pull so many different sticker books. But that's okay. So let me show you then a year ago what this looks like when you pick your pens and fill it out. So this is what I do. I pick one word. So for this week, this particular week a year ago, I picked the word rest. So I wrote it really big down here. And then I used my smaller pens to do all quotes that I matched the colors of the pens to the stickers, obviously, as you can see. And then I Googled, I just did an internet search to find quotes that had to do with resting or vacation. So a vacation is having nothing to do and all day to do it in. Robert Orban, he was the person who said that quote, and so his name is right there. The journey itself is my home. Matsuo Basho. When all else fails, take a vacation. Betty Williams. See, so that's how I fill it out. And like I said, I just get on the internet and I Google quote. I'll put in the search phrase inspirational quote rest, and a whole bunch of stuff will come up, and I'll just read through them until something that's kind of short and that speaks to me I come across, and that's what I'll write in here. So, and that really gets me used to and more comfortable with doing hand lettering in a planner format other than my Sunday lettering practice. So I hope you like this video. I hope it encourages you to make a safe space for yourself to do some hand lettering. If it does, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.